welcome back to another episode of Disqualified. We are here to talk about NXT Great American Bash.
I want a hot dog.
That's cool. You should have got one beforehand, you glizzy gobbler.
I got them in the fridge.
Okay,
I was making a joke about the barbecue that was going on during the show.
All right, sorry. Already off topic. At work yesterday, I went into the lunchroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I started my shift yesterday at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
There was a pack of hot dogs on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I leave. I come back at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
The pack of hot dogs is open and on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
I leave at 6. The pack of hot dogs is still open and on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck? Who the fuck left their hot dogs out?
My main suspect you announced was fired to the friend group, so I don't know.
Probably your boss.
He don't get breaks like that.
That's probably why they're just sitting in the break room. Is so he goes, inhales one dog, room temperature, been out, and goes back to the towel.
And like, it was just confusing. It gave me psychic damage every time I looked at it.
Yeah. If you want to see Caleb take psychic damage more, Throws of Chaos, our TTRPG podcast. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Yeah, but we are here to talk about the Great American Bash. Pretty good action. Pretty good action.
Spoiler alert, I am so low on this show, and it's not to discredit the action, because there was a lot of good action. This was a horrible platform to put it on.
Yeah, so let's just talk about some issues with the CW. The fact that CW is a paid-for network, so you have to pay for it if you actually want to watch it on cable TV. And based off of IP with a certain service, I can't watch it here where we record, so we had to move everything back because my VPN wouldn't work. So then we had to move it back to my place, and then we had to watch it. And then, of course, it's just what we feared. We'd get ads, but they're only after. But you know, the best part is they were only after the matches fully for full ad breaks.
Except every match except the speed match had a picture-in-picture moment. One match had 2.
Yeah.
Which is just like, no, it's a Tuesday.
Yep, it's just a regular old Tuesday. You need to figure out a new place for these things to go, brothers.
Can we conversate with Peacock again? They got Saturday night's main event. Still just be like, hey, we'll give you NXT back because this didn't work.
Yeah, I really missed Forbidden Door to struggle with the CW. So yeah, speaking of that, we will be watching and reviewing Forbidden Door this week, sometime, because Zach is going away for a few days. Trevin is busy during the week. I
have stuff other than this.
Same.
I am just tired.
Yeah.
I am burnt the fuck out.
Yes. So due to the fact that we also want to give our main content the schedule also, we plan on watching and reviewing it this Thursday.
Yes, we're going to watch it Thursday, we're going to review it Thursday, and then your review should be up Friday.
Yes. And because of that, right now it is in the cards that we are not giving a Dynamite and Collision review to sort of give the Forbidden Door its breathing room.
Yes, and mainly because...
We're tired.
Yeah. I am exhausted.
This week, in terms of wrestling content, kicked our trash.
This weekend was nothing but getting up in the middle of the night to upload, and then going back to sleep, and then getting up to make sure the upload worked, and then going back to sleep.
It's like, dude. And in August, it's going to happen again.
Yeah, so August 30th, the biggest talking point coming out of this show, other than, you know, what happened, was the fact that AAA is having a unnamed special event in the day, and then at night NXT Heatwave will go on. Well, what so happens to be happening August 30th?
Are we feeling all in?
I think we're all in, and I am all out on watching NXT and AAA that week. That day that it happens. Sorry, I will probably be watching All In before I watch that stuff because it is a London card, which means I'll be able to finish in AEW pay-per-view before I have to go to work.
Yeah.
Probably.
Also, here's a fun thing about the CW is that I do actually like this about the CW is that they post the entirety of all NXT related shows on the CW Sports YouTube channel, which kudos, which means the matches I missed because of our Sunday schedules, I was able to watch in 12 hours after the event happened.
Yeah, I had to come home from a 10-hour shift and watch the end of Great American Bash, which took an hour and a half. But let's get into it. No more preamble. Tony D'Angelo is defending his NXT title against Naraku.
I thought this was our main event.
Yeah, so did I. But it opens the show, and it opened pretty hot. We see Naraku get speared through the fucking barricade.
Yeah.
Immediately. Or not the barricade, but the big-ass tower podium thing that they have.
Yeah. And here's where the gripe starts is because the first instance of picture-in-picture happens, and then we come back from picture-in-picture. Nigh a minute later, the match is over.
Yeah, so not a lot happened. We kind of, for this match, for lack of a better term, they blew their load too early. They went straight to the spear spot. And then the other biggest move we had was Tony getting thrown through a barricade.
Yep. And then getting rolled back in the ring, shocking Naraku with a forget about it spine buster for the 1-2-3.
No. There was preamble after that. There was a bit more back and forth, but yeah, it really ends in just the forget about it 1-2-3, which is like, oh.
No, not forget about it's the. Sorry, I keep messing up the names. The forget about it's the suplex. The dead to rights is the spine buster.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just whatever.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah, 2. I am the only one who picked Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah.
2.
Because
Retain.
Tony was still selling his eye got burned, and everyone online is now complaining, wow, this just ruined all of Naraku's momentum. Because how do you not defeat a half-blind man?
Who, their fucking bandage was covering their other eye at the end of the match. How do you lose to a blind man? Don't tell me about your country. I already know how I lose to a blind man.
I wasn't going to make that joke till you brought it up.
Cheesy as
But at least he has a sword. He's got range.
Yeah, and this was before the patch. You bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we go on. Hey, Zach, what do you want to rate this match? Well, you didn't watch.
Yeah.
I'm just say, you think I willingly watch WWE?
Did he not just do it the other day with us?
The inner machinations of his mind are an enigma.
Motherfucker, I was watching anime on my laptop behind you all the whole time.
I don't give a fuck what you do.
But next up is one of the peak matches.
Oh yeah, one of the two. You know what? I can't lie. There was like 2 good matches on this card.
Yeah, no. And a lot of the blame is on the picture-in-picture moments, but
No, I think there are 2 matches on here that were actually kind of really disappointing.
yeah. But the next match is one of the peak ones. It is for the Women's North American Championship with your champion Zarya taking on in a rematch the former champion Tatum Paxley.
Oh my god, this match was fucking peak.
Yeah.
It's between this and the main event for match of the night. And
Yeah.
I don't know which one I'm giving it to.
I'm leaning more towards main event, but we'll get to that. But oh lordy,
So, Tatum comes out dressed as
Zach, gambling anime girl. Name.
Which one?
We just talked about this. Yumiko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you say her last name?
I don't know her last name. I only know her as Yumiko because she's got the same name as my the fox chick from Brawlhalla.
Good enough. We eventually got there.
You.
It's a weird.
I put this on you because you said just point to him and he'll know. I put this on you.
Point to the motherfucker with short-term memory loss.
There's something new about him every day.
Like you haven't noticed me having the memory of a goldfish the last many years you've known me.
Anyway, this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, oh my god, so goated. I say this every time when it comes to a good match. It's just nothing but brawling. It's just nothing but back and forth.
Yeah, no. Zarya was playing the powerhouse game, and Tatum is a sneaky little MFer.
Sneaky these little hobbitses.
Yeah.
Um,
You could say hobbits, but logistically they are like the same height. Zarya's like a couple inches taller.
can you not just let me make a goddamn reference? Jesus. So yeah, Tatum is being squirrely. Zarya is trying to get a hold of her.
And
It's hard to describe this match going spot by spot because there's not a lot of big spots.
no, they do eventually make it to the outside, and
Where Tatum puts Zarya in the ring apron, does her enziguri.
I love that Enziguri so much.
She does hit the cemetery drive on the outside, hits another one,
On the inside, 1-2 kick out, and we're like,
making Zarya the first person to kick out of the cemetery drive.
Yep, and we're like, okay, fair enough. Here's the end. Zarya hits the spear, hits the F5, 1-2 kick out, and me and Caleb literally jumped off our seats like, what?
Yep, and then she starts throwing forearms to the back of the neck,
Yep.
taking out Tatum, hits her with one more F5 for the 1, 2, 3, and still your Women's North American Champion, Zarya. I think we all knew the result going into this match because we all get the point.
But they booked it and played it out so well where both Tatum and Zarya look the strongest both of them have looked in a while.
Yeah, I'm going to give this match probably 4.5.
4.5, yeah. Later in the show, I think we might be establishing Tatum's final feud as she is, in an interview backstage and expounding about like how she won the NA championship for the fans, for the people, and now she's lost it. It's like it was the first championship she won outside of a group as well. So she was like, it was the first thing that I did for me, and now it's gone, and now I need to find my path. And she's interrupted by Kalani Jordan, who's going wah. Forget about it. I was the inaugural, and I have had no opportunities. You cry like a little bit, and you get opportunity after opportunity. And guess what? Your latest opportunity, you fumbled. And Tatum chuckles a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a promo segment that happened. Next, a match that happened. Because, oh boy, the dumbest thing that happened on this card happens in this match right here. It is Shiloh Hill taking on Tristan Angels. Oh boy, any progression Shiloh Hill was making? Yep, nope, that shit's back down. I hate this motherfucker again. What the fuck was this booking decision? So, I'm gonna just spoil this match. Shiloh wins. That's the most interesting about this match.
So here's the thing. The first 5 minutes, the first decent chunk of back and forth is decent. Shiloh playing kind of a big man role, tossing Tristan around. Tristan, decent striking game, going for his power knee spots basically, and it's
knocks Shiloh out the ring. Shiloh then goes underneath the ring. He then pulls Tristan under the ring.
and then
oh,
the The lights go out and we cut to,
A pre-tape.
behind the scenes footage of what's going on under the ring.
Yeah, and it is, without a doubt, the dumbest bullshit I have ever seen them do in NXT. They start fighting underneath the ring. And you think, oh, that's interesting. No,
Tristan,
it's not.
Tristan hears a phone ringing, picks it up.
Yeah, wait. Let's just paint this picture clearly. They have the old school phone line, you know, the one that wraps around itself, going to an iPhone. I repeat, they have an old school landline line going to an iPhone. Tristan then picks up the iPhone. A weird, distorted voice says some shit I can't understand.
I think like the fog is coming or something.
Yeah, the fog is coming. That's what it was.
Yeah.
The fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog is coming.
And who we
Talking
only
like Paul Revere over here.
Yeah, and who we only assume is Shiloh in his Jason mask.
That now has a spooky face painted on it. Ooh, boy!
Yeah, comes up behind him, starts choking him out. Tristan escapes under the ring, panicking, and all of a sudden, factual Shiloh is there to continue the choke out.
So now he has an alter ego.
And he's spooky, which, if you remember one of the reasonings the board of directors said on why they released a handful of people,
Hey, you want to do a spooky gimmick where you have an alter ego in 2026 in WWE? You're not Leo Rush. You're not getting a championship. Brother, this was, Shiloh wins 1.
One, yeah. This could have been on Tuesday.
It would have been a 1.5 had it not been for that stupid fucking pre-tape of Under the Ring. I can't. As soon as I was giving them props, I'm like, yes, I like where they're taking your character. I like where they're taking you in this direction. They just fucking ruin it.
And now, as we are hitting our halfway point, we have a need.
We all picked Shiloh, so we all
Yeah.
get the point.
Yeah, we all have a need for speed.
Yeah, Ren Sinclair is defending her speed championship against Ariana Grace. The most interesting thing about this match.
Ren punched Charlie.
Yep. And Ariana tried doing the roll-up spot.
Yeah, the possum roll-up, and Ren kicked out into a final wrench for a tap-out.
Yep.
Giving me and Zach the point.
Tying it up.
Yeah.
And now we go on to a match that this is not one of the disappointing matches of the night, but it is one that is slightly disappointing. It is Dion Lennox versus Saquon Sugars. This is gonna be a self-deprecation knock, but dude, Saquon's theme song sounds like a beat I would make. Which I make beats on my phone, or I used to. So, if you want to talk about any production level that goes in there, it doesn't sound good. It is the most basic hip-hop loop I have ever heard.
If you do want to hear some of Caleb's music, shameless plug again, it's the theme song we're currently using for Throes of Chaos.
And that one's better. I
Yeah.
like that one more. That sounds like a very, 16 Caleb when I had started making shit? Yeah.
It sounds like something I would hear as an alternate theme song to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air show.
No,
or Everyone Hates Chris.
no, it sounds like you have when I say urban, I literally mean city. It sounds like a city beat in a fighting game, or like the background in a like background music in a club scene. Like it is just so generic.
Something you would hear in GTA.
Yeah, it's really generic. Just like this match, because once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is a blood feud, but it is just a normal singles match.
I had such high hopes for this match, and they fumbled the bag so hard.
Yeah,
Saquon was a saving grace though, because he was playing his character well. Like he had high of high spots, but like when he was supposed to act tired, he acted tired. He was trying to be the roll up king, and it played well. That is until the rest of Dark State show up, and I'm like, what the you doing here?
yeah. Osiris and Cutler are here. They don't play any. They don't play any. They don't play a factor in the fucking
Yes,
match
except
itself.
when they initially make their entrance, Dion takes the opportunity to sort of slingshot Saquon on the ropes, as Saquon is nursing a back injury. You can see from the bandages on his back.
Yeah, we get a little more fighting. Saquon hits his finish, which I am not a big fan of his finish. So, you know how a splash goes, right?
Yeah,
Where you're facing your opponent, and then you jump off and you splash down.
he hits a frog splash facing away from his opponent.
It's not even a frog splash. It's just a splash.
Yeah.
A frog splash is when you go down and up. When you bring your limbs in and then you go out like a frog is jumping. He just jumped backwards and did a splash. 1, 2, 3. He gets jumped after the match.
Yes, because surprise, all of Dark State is at 100%.
Oh. Oh no. Yeah, like we couldn't see this fucking coming from a mile away. Yeah, we all pick Saquon, so we all get the point. I'm gonna give this a 2.
2.5. Again, surprising to no one, Saquon carried the match.
And now, disappointment the match. It is Tavion Heights taking on Miles Bourne for the NXT North American Championship. I thought these two friends, I mean, if you like good technical wrestling, you got it. This is the match for you. It was, I know it's technical wrestling. This shit was slower paced than anything else on the card. And especially when they knocked heads at one point.
Yes. What is funny too is that they are advertising it as, because Tavion was playing at this a little bit in like the first 60 seconds of this match. Tavion was trying to play a bit of stand and bait game. He was trying to strike a little bit to open Miles up.
Yep.
And then immediately switched to Tech v Tech.
Yeah. And, you know, it wasn't disappointing. I thought this would be better.
Yes, and the ending is also crazy too and plays to the disappointment, because Miles is as red as a tomato with how much pressure Tavion is putting at him. Miles cannot get a move in for the life of him. And then all of a sudden they're basically hip tossing each other until Tavion's got him in position for his little rolling suplex move, until Miles squirms out of it into a born again 1, 2, 3. What? All it took was a born again to take you out, Tavion? Oh.
Are they ever going to do anything with Tavion Heights besides make him lose? Who knows?
2.
Yeah, 2. This was a sloppy match in the good way. Except for when it went bad, like when they knocked heads. And there was one spot, which I'm sure it was a planned spot, but they're in the corner, they're on the turnbuckle, then they both tumble to the outside. And I was like, okay, I guess. Okay. And now, it is time. Oh, we all picked Tavion, so none of us get a point.
Yep.
It is tied going into our main event, which means, mathematically, Trevin retains.
But it is a 3-way tie, so
Oh, you already did.
yeah, I already updated it, and we have established for this run if it is a 3-way tie, no one gets a tally.
I hate it here. But I love this. Main event of the evening! Which, okay, I want to talk about production value on this card before we get on to it. So, they did the main event thing where we had Mike Rome go in. Now it's time for our main event. They've never done that before. I hope they continue doing this because I do like that. When they went to commercial on Netflix, because I watched it on Netflix when I got home. The little bumpers that they do when they go to ad break, where they just show people. I liked how they actually paid attention to what was going on, and they put the people in the matches and what they're fighting for as the actual cards themselves. It was pretty cool. The production level was nicer. But we had a whole 30-minute lead up to this match.
Yeah. The pacing of this show was funky because, like, when Dion and Saquon wrapped up, it was 7:45 our time. We checked the TV guide on the CW. The show's supposed to end at 9. And we're like, so Tavion v. Miles and Lola v. Kendall have an hour and 15 minutes still to go in card time.
Yep.
Tavion and Miles did not go that long.
No. Lola and Kendall used the most of their fucking time, though. So, for your WWE NXT Women's Championship, it is your champion Lola Vice taking on Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray's third opportunity at the big one.
Yep.
Both of their families are in attendance. Funnily enough, Kendall's is on this side, Lola's is on this side.
Which, if you know how they do champion corner and challenger corner, it's the opposite.
Well, no, yeah, I guess. But, dude, it was so funny. I was expecting, I don't know why, I was expecting, like, half the crowd to split and there just be a brawl in the middle of it. But no, dude, this match cooked. Like we said, the women stole the show tonight.
Yeah. Just like they do every NXT show.
Yeah.
Every show, period.
Fellas, and I'm saying fellas in the match beforehand, if you want your technical wrestling to be good, it's gotta be what the fuck they did.
Yeah.
Because whatever they did, dude, jeez, insane.
Yes. So Kendall tries to open it like she is back on the amateur wrestling mat, and she's starting to succeed. But Lola, from a MMA background, knows how to escape grapples decently. So she's escaping them. She's trying to go for her own, and Kendall has much more breadth and depth in being able to switch hold positions. However, when Lola is on her own 2 feet, she is able to start mollywhopping.
Yes, you do not want to strike with Lola Vice.
No. Which Kendall sometimes tried to do, to varying levels of success even.
Yeah.
She's like, I can throw hands too. It's like...
You can.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
Yeah, you can throw her hands. She can throw her feet too.
Yeah.
Good luck. Dude, just more back and forth action. Halfway through the match, we get the straps coming down, which usually signifies, ooh, the end is nigh.
Yeah.
No, the end was not nigh.
No, because they spill to the outside, and Lola hits a, what Zach so lovingly calls a Rey Mysterio-esque clam slam.
Yes.
And this is how you cut to a picture-in-picture.
Oh,
Because-
I didn't even get the picture-in-picture. This
No.
one just carried on through for me. So,
Yeah.
you get Lola Vice,
Clam
hitting-
slam in, and then just standing over Kendall's body and then staring at the camera, pissed off.
Yeah, then we just get a little bit more back and forth. Actually, the straps aren't down yet. The straps
Yeah.
come out after this picture-in-picture. So, we get back in. During these picture-in-pictures, not a lot happens.
No.
So we're not going to talk
That
about
is the whole point.
Yeah, it's just, hey, we need the action to keep going because the U.S. is on ad break, so you guys just do whatever the fuck. We get back into the ring. Big slam from Kendall. Straps come down. We then find ourselves on the opposite side of the ring, near commentary, where Lola does a big move, which the momentum carries Kendall to the barricade, where she then climbs it and does a gray zone onto the fucking floor. Brother,
Ow.
that shit happened in a split fucking second, too.
Ow to both of them. And we get all the way up to a 7 count for both people, and they both get back in the ring.
Kendall rolls Lola into the ring. We get
Yep.
some more grapple game. And now the last 5 minutes of this match are just nothing of who can put on the most submissions
Yep.
and who can block the most.
Yep. Yeah, no. Literally, Lola literally gets in a hands-up boxing position in a couple spots because she knows desperation will cause this girl to throw hands. And she doesn't necessarily throw hands. She does throw an elbow in a very cool spot of...
Yeah, Lola
Yeah.
hits her back fist, and Kendall bounces off the ropes and does basically the Andrade back elbow.
Yep, both women are out.
One.
1, 2, double
Kick out.
kick out.
Yeah.
And I was just like... That moment alone just made this a 5. I don't know what you can do to ruin this match. Please don't.
And then
But-
this is where we get the fucking grapple fest. So we get one ankle lock put on by Kendall Gray. We get another ankle lock put on by Lola Vice. We then
get
transition into an
An
armbar
attempt by Kendall. Pivots to Lola trying an armbar.
Pivots to Lola trying an armbar, but first she does the ground and pound to get the arm free from Kendall.
Yep.
Then the armbar attempt. Then that gets countered.
Yep. And then they switch to Stand in Bane, which I'm like, okay, Lola's winning this. Kendall is weaving like it's the Matrix.
Yes, gets to the corner. Kendall does.
Yep.
Pushes Lola off of her, hits Gray Zone.
1, 2, 3.
And new NXT Women's Champion Kendall Gray in a 5-star classic.
Yep.
Yeah,
What?
good. Belt that woman immediately. That shit. Oh, Lola goes up to the main roster soon. Lola,
Yeah.
Tatum.
They're the summer
I
call
don't
up.
think Kalani needs the women's title. I don't think she needs the NXT title. I think Kalani's good for a call up now.
I feel like she is Kendall's first opponent. If she is Kendall's first opponent, she's losing and getting called up.
There's nothing more for Kalani to do in NXT besides win the big one. And that's cool. But unfortunately, not everyone needs to win the big one.
No. Look at Javon.
Yeah. It sucks. I know everyone does want to win it.
Yeah.
But
Also, in terms of woman comparison, Sol didn't win the big one.
yeah. And she's thriving right now.
Yep, she's your IC champion.
Yeah. So I think it all just comes with who gets called up, when they get called up, because we are going to see a shift in the NXT Women's division. Because over the past few weeks, I've been asking myself, where the fuck is Lizzie Rain?
Yeah, she's
I know
ever
that- I know-
ever since her match with Zarya, she's been absent on TV.
I know WWE is having visa issues, which I just think is funny. Especially with the card they just announced.
Bruh.
Yeah, but that is it. We're going to rate this card. I am going to give it a 2.75. These two good matches were not enough to bring it up to 3.
I'm gonna give it a passing grade because D's get degrees and give it a 3 because I don't want to
That's
just.
what the 2.75 is. That's a D right there.
That's a 55. That's still an F.
No, not in today's grades. 50 and below is F. This is a D. It's like a D minus, but it's a D.
Why are we babying these kids?
Trevin, did you forget that No Child Left Behind was implemented before us?
Yeah.
And now they're definitely not trying to leave these fucking children behind. Got the dumbest motherfuckers.
I know, I work with some of them.
But yes, that is it from us here at Disqualified. He dropped his coke. I am Beltless Caleb still. I hopefully,
Forbidden Door changes that.
I hope.
I haven't actually checked the papers because
I haven't checked the review. I
Yeah.
haven't checked the results.
yeah.
Because I do kind of. I know some matches that happen, and I
Yeah.
think the matches that I chose, I think I got them.
Worst case scenario, it might come to a roll up with the results I have seen. But one, I want to watch the matches. Two, I haven't fully checked the papers and totals.
Yes. But that is it from us here. Like I said, I'm Beltless Caleb. This is your double prediction champion, NXT and main roster, Trevin. And behind the camera, as always, is our cameraman and producer, Zach. Cameraman and producing.
I thought you called me Trevin at first.
No.
That's not my name.
Oh, but yet you can call me Gordon, and you can call me Gordon, and I can't call you guys Zach and
I called
Trevin.
you Trevin before recording.
That was a complete accident.
Was it?
Yes.
Gordon short, I'm tall. How you fuck that up?
Example A of my peanut memory. I call you motherfuckers. I've known you for how long, and I still call all three of you fuckers by all three of your names. I will look at you and go, Caleb Gordon Trevin.
Just like my mom, Brandon TJ Caleb.
Yep.
That's not my name. But
You're one of them.
Could be worse. Some of my siblings have accidentally been called their dog's name.
I would never live that down. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you next time. Thank you for your time and peace.
Bye!